just need to say that now. I just need to say that now. If you're one of those people that wants to go out here and people because that's what your heart desires, no sir, you better put that down and take yourself to the freaking insane asylum. Not insane asylum, Jesus Christ. Take yourself. Okay guys, it is currently 1:10 in the morning. It is June 1st and in a couple hours we are going to be heading to the airport. Meaning me and my dad, we're going to be heading to the airport. Yeah, so it's officially my last couple hours in Maryland before we go to Texas. So I'm really nervous, I'm not even gonna lie, but I'm really excited. I'm gonna be sad to leave my family and my friends. I wish I got to see everybody, but definitely when I come back, we're gonna live it up. So don't even trip. I'm not even tripping myself. So yeah, I'm just very grateful and very thankful for this entire experience, and I cannot wait to show you guys my apartment. I can't wait to see it, honestly, but yeah, I don't know, this is just gonna be so different. So yeah, just stay tuned. Okay, hey y'all, I am back. So I figured I might as well just go over here and call this sip and chat. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. There's gonna be times where I don't feel like doing my makeup and I just want to talk, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Right now I'm drinking some strawberry hibiscus tea. It's really, really yummy. And you know what? I just wanted to reflect. So cheers. Cheers to that. It says be kind on here, so please be kind, y'all. And this tea's really hot. I don't like my tea piping hot, but I do like it hot enough to where obviously it seeps and tastes yummy. So this is my first day by myself in this apartment. I know last video I said that, you know, my apartment was gonna be empty, but you know what? My dad surprised me and said that he was going to be coming to Texas. That's where I moved, y'all. I moved to Texas. So if you guys, anybody in the Dallas area ever needs any lip glosses, any lipsticks, or any other cosmetics, you can just hit up my Instagram, which is AQM Cosmetics. I also have my website, www.acquaintanceme.com, and follow me on my personal page at Candidly Ashley with 2 underscores. So my dad came and he helped me out, and you know what? I am forever thankful and forever grateful for the fact that he did that. One thing that I realized, I know it's only been a couple of days since I've been here, but like I said, I'm going to take you on this journey with me. So one thing that I did realize was the fact that, you know, when God puts you in places where you need help, accept the help. The help is there to help you. Not calling people to help. I'm just saying, you know, if you need help, ask for it. Nothing in life that you do, yeah, you're gonna have some solo projects that you're gonna do, and only you and God are gonna be the ones who determine how things are gonna go. Not everyone is meant to be in your life, and not everyone is meant to have the success that you have as well. So that's just the word for somebody out there. Today was just very, very transformative for me. Every single day I grow closer and closer to God, and you know, already within the past couple days of me being out here, I realized that I have been limiting myself in regards to my business and in regards to my own personal growth, growing within myself and growing with God. And you know, honestly, the past couple of days, it just really enlightened me into how limited my beliefs were when it came to my business. I know I said before, like, okay, you know, my baby is like, my business is my baby, and this and the third, and yeah, it is. But there are times where, you know, I took the criticism that I got from my business from other people, or advice that I got for my business from other people, and I took that as the word compared to what it is that I wanted to do for my business. So, and what worked for my business. So, you know, I limited myself subconsciously, partially because I felt like, it's not hard to say, it's just hard to say the truth. I limited myself because subconsciously I felt like my business wasn't good enough. When in all reality, it is. It's more than good enough. I have a really good product. And anything that I create, it turns into gold, it turns into magic. You know, I affirm it, I believe it, and I claim it. My friend, Billion, she really helped me out these past 2 days. I've been going with her to, you know, to public places, and, you know, I've just been advertising my product, just bringing my product with me and advertising it. That is one sure way for you to really put your product out there. I know before I said, you know, just Instagram and, you know, your social media. Your social media is important because when people follow you, they need to see consistency, and they need to see that you are staying up to date with your product, especially if all they did was just get your contact information. You have to make sure that you know, that you're staying up to date, and that's something that I'm working on. But also, you also have to go out there and put yourself out there. One thing that I realized was that I felt like, okay, well, my product is good, but I'm scared to put myself out there. And you need to start asking yourself, why do you feel like you shouldn't put yourself out there? Or why do you feel shy enough to just not do that? You have to have that confidence within yourself and have confidence within your brand for you to just do that. Don't settle for anything less. And really, something that I learned about myself is that I'm capable of doing anything that I want to do. You know, you're gonna have your hard days, you're gonna have your good days, and you know what? As long as you really have faith in God and you have faith within yourself, then that is all that matters. I know not everybody is religious, and I'm not religious, I'm spiritual, right? I'm spiritual, but I'm always going to give, you know, I'm always going to give thanks, and I'm always going to give praise to God, because without God, I'm nothing. And without God, you know, everything in my life, it wouldn't even be possible. Like, if you guys even really actually knew my story, you guys would be like, oh, dang. I had to learn as well to not minimize the things that I went through. It was like, how did you learn that in 3 days? It's not even that I learned it in 3 days. It's just I had a lot of confirmation from outside people. Not necessarily outside people, but I had confirmation from people that God used in order for the messages that I asked for to be received, or I asked for clarity, and I received clarity through people, because God uses people, places, and things. It really opened up my eyes to the stuff that I was limiting myself to, in the way that I viewed myself and the way that I viewed the world. And you know what? Now I really feel like the possibilities are endless. I'm not doubting my intuition any longer. I'm just going with whatever God tells me to go with. I'm no longer putting myself on the back burner, because I did that for a while. I put myself on the back burner. I wanted to make sure everybody else was okay. And I didn't even make sure that I was okay. I didn't make sure I was okay physically. I didn't make sure I was okay spiritually. And I didn't make sure that I was just okay mentally, you know? And it's rough. It's rough when you do that, because it's like, why did I do that for so long? What was it about myself that I felt like I had to please everybody instead of pleasing myself? You can't please it. Look, you can't please anybody if you can't please yourself. You can't love anybody if you don't love yourself. And you can't be the best person that you can be for yourself or anybody if you're not good to yourself. So right now, I'm in the season of learning how to be the best person that I can be for myself. And I'm learning that change is inevitable. Don't be scared of change, and do not be scared of the unknown, because the unknown can be the best thing that could have ever happened to you in your life. I'm just so grateful, and I say this every video, but for real, like, I'm really grateful. I am so thankful, and I am just like, I'm elated, because one thing that I just decided I wanted to do is that I just wanted to do everything my heart desires. If I want to sing, I'm gonna sing. If I want to dance, I'm gonna dance. If I want to laugh, I'm gonna laugh. If I want to cry, I'm gonna cry. If I want to praise in public, I'm gonna praise in public. If I want to praise in private, I'm gonna praise in private. I'm just thinking of the best ways possible for me to be, just for me to be myself. One thing that I also realized too is that my dreams, they become reality. Everything, like, for the longest time, for like the past year, I imagined moving to Texas. Like, I imagined moving to Texas. Like I said before, it came in my spirit, and I knew that one day I was going to do it. But when things happen, it always feels like dreams and never reality. Even up until 2 days before I left, it felt like it was still a dream that I was here, and that I was coming here, and that, you know, that this was really happening. I'm taking that leap of faith and stepping into the unknown, not knowing how things were gonna go. I still don't know how things are gonna go, you know? Just thinking about where my mental space was last year compared to now, I am so grateful that I have been delivered from the dark night of the soul, or just, that was honestly, mentally and emotionally, that was the darkest period of my life. If you want me to go more into detail, I can, but right now I'm just being reflective. It was the darkest period of my life, and I didn't even think I was going to be able to come out of that depression, come out of how bad my anxiety was and my headspace and everything. One thing my friend said earlier was that, you know, when she met me, I was in a completely different mindset. And I told her that. She was like, yeah, I picked it up. And she also said that she could tell that I wanted more for my life. I just didn't know how I was going to do it. And she spoke the truth. Back then, I really didn't know how I was going to be able to get out of that, I'm not going to say a rut, but get out of that headspace of really drinking all the time and just not even being in my own body and being present. I was just moving day to day and, you know, month to month, year to year, without ever really discovering myself. And so, you know, that period really taught me a lot about myself. It taught me a lot about how I respond to things and how I view things, and how it taught me a lot about things that I saw growing up, and and the way that I acted growing up, and the way that, if you ever feel like, you know, your past decisions and your past actions, you're being held back because of things that you've done in the past, you need to forgive yourself. Everybody, I said something earlier today, no one is perfect. No one is perfect at all. Every single person has a past. Every single person has things that they're ashamed of, that they've done before and they'd rather not speak about. There's including me, you know. But I am an open book, so if something does come up, I just own it. It is what it is. If you make your bed, you gotta lay in it. So don't give up on yourself just because of past actions, and don't give up on yourself just because you feel like nobody else believes in you, because God believes in you. You have to believe in yourself, and you have to just dream. Dreams do become reality. You just have to put that work in order for you to do that. In order for the dreams to come true, you have to put that work in, because like I said before, those dreams, they're not placed in your soul or in your heart for no reason. They're there because there's a purpose for them. You know, I had that dream where I was supposed to go to Texas. Not dream, but I just had that feeling that I needed to go to Texas, and now I see why, and I'm grateful and I'm thankful, because I wouldn't have even came to the realization of me needing to leave and for me to expand. I felt like I had to, like, you know, in Maryland I could expand and be the best person, and I still could have, but it took me leaving for me to realize that, you know, not everything is what it seems, that I was just too stuck in my own head for me to realize that, you know, anything is possible. And when I say anything, I mean anything. Some takeaways, just to like not make this video long, but you know, just some takeaways. Do what your heart desires. Your heart and your soul, they desire things because it aligns with the actual purpose that you have in life. As long as it does not cause anyone harm. I just need to say that now. If you're one of those people that wants to go out here and people because that's what your heart desires, no sir, you better put that down and take yourself to the freaking insane asylum. Not insane asylum, Jesus Christ. Take yourself and check in to a place so you can get some help, because that is not normal thinking. Just as long as it does not harm you or harm others, don't do it, okay? Live the best life that you want to live, and always pray to God that you get the guidance that you need and that you can receive whatever word. God always speaks to you, whether you realize it or not. God speaks to you, and you know, it's up to you whether or not you want to listen. I had to learn. I'm learning that as well. It's not I had to learn that. I'm learning that every day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year. So, yeah, that's basically all that I have for the sit-in chats. So whether you were drinking along with me, you resonated with this message, or you're just checking to see how I'm doing, whether it's good or bad, let me know in the comments below. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. So, yeah, I'm gonna figure out the scheduling when it comes to dish and makeup and sip and chat, because I might just do that, because I want you guys, I have a lot of thoughts. I have a lot of thoughts, if you haven't been able to tell, with my dish and makeup and with my, dang, my tag was out the whole time. Gosh. With my dish and makeup, and today with the sip and chat. Yeah, I have a lot of thoughts in my mind, and you know what? I think I'm gonna just do what I want. I'm gonna post whatever I want. I am the owner of a business. I now have my own place. You know, I have my own place. I'm doing my own thing, and I am expanding as a person. And I want you guys to see that. I want you guys to see me expanding, and I want you guys to grow with me, learn with me, see my mistakes, see my triumphs, and you know, see my wins and my losses. Yeah, that's about it. I will see you guys next time. Be blessed, drink some tea, get some rest, and yeah.